Say when. I mean, I've had jobs that I've hated and I had no fulfillment. And so when I became a business owner, that was one huge thing for me, was to create an environment that people actually could wake up and go to work and say, I enjoy what I do. I like my job. I like the place I go to work at. I like the people I work with, and I like the customers that we help. Keeping that focus and keeping that kind of goal in mind has always been a driver. And the only way you can do that is to do the right thing, do good work, and impact the lives of the people around you.
All right, Sarah, welcome. So, like I was telling you, you see how it's kind of crooked?
Hi, my name's Mat Trenchard. I'm the owner and CEO of Senna House Buyers.
The foundation company said it wasn't foundation related.
We actually specialize in helping homeowners in the Houston and surrounding areas with selling a property the non-traditional way. So anytime that they need to move quickly or they value flexibility, timeline, ease of the transaction, those are the types of customers that we typically help most.
So here we are.
So we've actually been doing this for a little while now. The company was founded in 2012. It was actually started by a father and son, and I was personally the first employee of the company. I started as an acquisitions person, someone who was buying houses directly from homeowners, and just immediately took on more and more responsibility. Within a year and a half, I became a partner in the business with the two founders. It was the three of us for a good stretch. And then in 2019, I became the sole owner of the company, and I have been ever since.
One thing we were trying to figure out, originally they had the dishwasher here.
Our typical customer usually falls within one of two categories. Either there's a lot of deferred maintenance or heavy repairs that are needed on the property, and they either don't want to or don't have the means to do those repairs themselves, or they have some kind of hard deadline, whether they're moving or they're relocating for work or they're behind on taxes or something to that effect, where the traditional methods of real estate cannot move as quickly and they need someone who can move a lot faster.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the fridge here, and we're gonna move the dishwasher back over here and then fill it in with cabinets.
A lot of times our customers are facing very unique and challenging life situations, whether that's inherited properties, they're, have a rental property that they have a bad tenant in, they have squatters in the home, you name it, we have faced all of it.
You can see this wood has been like chewed up. So we definitely had termites at some point.
A lot of times people use us, frankly, because it's easy. It's just really simple. They don't have to pay closing costs. They get to pick their timeline, whether that's super fast or super long, if they need to stay in the property afterwards. Just a lot of the things that are just really challenging to do when you are selling your property through a real estate agent and putting it on the market. A lot of times you don't have that level of flexibility, which is something that's really important to most of our customers.
Obviously, we did a lot of foundation work in here. We got to get this checked out because I feel like it still kind of like has this little slope, this little U to it.
Well, for me, when I was pretty young when I started in this industry, so I didn't really know, I didn't have this strong vision or passion for what I was doing. But as I started getting into it and having conversations and stories and really getting to know the people that we were working with, what really evolved from that for me was being able to make an impact in people's lives, which is really our purpose, is to make an impact in the lives of those around us. That is something that is a huge part of what wakes me up every day and coming into work, is being able to do that, not just with our team, but with the customers that we have. And so that's one of the things that really sets us apart from other people, is we really do care about trying to help and make a positive impact with the people we work with. And sometimes that means we don't buy their house. Sometimes that means we just give them help. We give them information. We point them in the right direction. And we're just as satisfied with that as we are with buying somebody's house.
So let's try to get some light here. There we go.
At the end of the day, if I could sum it all up into one thing, I really wish that every client that we interacted with leaves that interaction, whether they sold a house to us or not, with, man, I really enjoyed my conversation. That was really helpful. That was a very positive experience for me. Whether we buy the house or not, if we do buy the house, we love nothing more than when our customers come back and say, I did not even realize that this could be such a good experience. I've sold houses before, I've bought houses before, and I really didn't know that this level of service, this level of care, this level of impact could even exist with selling or buying a property. And, you know, we like to say in-house here, we don't buy every house, but we help every customer. And we really kind of live by that. And so at the end of the day, it doesn't cost you anything. It's not going to cost them anything. It's just a conversation, you know, and we can have a conversation, and at the very least, it's going to cost that person some time, and they're going to get some good information and be able to make a decision with or without us. And so I think the biggest thing is just understanding that you're not going to get pressured. You're not going to get pushed. You're not going to get just locked on the phone forever and ever. We're going to have just an honest conversation and explore together if there's a fit. And if there's not, that's cool. There's no big deal. We're not the right fit for everybody, and we know that, and we own that. And so if you're thinking about calling us or on the fence or anything like that, then I would say just do it and just give it a shot. And at the very least, you might make a friend.